Hey YouTube, LegionxMoose here, and yeah, back again with another Elden Ring. Last video we defeated Godric with the help of a summon, which I'm not a fan of because honestly I feel like these story bosses are becoming much harder for me. Maybe I'm not exploring, but like I said, I'm being very linear. I mean, this game is not very linear, it's very open world. In case of the open world, I just don't know where to go, because what happens if I face another enemy that's way like over leveled and higher power than me? Okay, so that's his throne. I wonder how he fits there considering he got like so many arms on his fucking back. But yeah, it was a hard fight again. I would have been stuck here forever if the summon wasn't available. And I do like it, the fact that you have to explore more in order to unlock her, the summon. So you have to play more. It is like a... No, not illusionary wall. I thought it was. So you have to play more in order to... I mean, not play, explore more in order to get summons and of that sort, which I thought was cool. Okay, I got a grape. What the hell is this guy doing? Maiden, dear maiden, where are you? Please take my grapes. Okay, that sounds disgusting, but we've taken them. Okay, so I'm guessing that dude is dead. And we are outside of the castle. Yep, we're outside the castle and the game wants me to go to here. I mean, like I said, it is the beginning of the game. You are gonna feel frustrated because you feel like you're not getting anywhere. I feel like if I'm at the halfway point or near the end, I'm gonna enjoy the game a lot more because I feel like I'm right in my element. But right now, I'm like out of my comfort zone. I felt like this specifically in Dark Souls Remastered, because for me, what I've played Dark Souls wise or from Software game in order was Dark Souls 2, Scholars of the First Sin. I played that first, did everything, including the DLC bosses. I think I missed 2 bosses. Ooh, where did this go? Alright, I see something over there. I'm gonna, since I've got this, I'm gonna explore the top of the castle, see what that's about. So yeah, I've played Dark Souls 2 first, Scholars of the First Sin, did everything. I missed, I think it was 1 or 2, because I watch, well, everyone watches speedruns of Dark Souls to see how they beat the game with relative ease. And there was like, in the Frozen DLC thingy, you defeat one ice dog. Oh, there's another dog there. Oh, there's more dogs. Right, I'm just gonna go to the castle. I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, you defeat one ice dog, and then apparently once you go through somewhere, I guess, I don't know where to and then apparently you go through somewhere, I guess, I don't know where, but you fight one wolf, and then I think either certain times, or it's either a fixed time, or when you get the boss to a certain health, another one spawns in, so you have to fight 2 wolves at the same time. I didn't think I defeated that one, but ooh, crystal bud. Right, there it is. I thought it was lost then. Yeah, I didn't defeat that one, but then again, I don't feel like I needed to, since that's probably not the hardest boss. So yeah, I've done Dark Souls 2 first, and then the next game I played was Bloodborne. And yeah, I did everything in that, including the chalices, in where basically I got the platinum trophy for that game. And yeah, the chalices were really freaking tough, especially the blood-starved beast in the chalices, because he was constantly spewing poison at you, and you get poisoned with relative ease. And then there was that dog thing. So yeah, it was a lot difficult, but I managed to defeat all of them. Did the chalices. And yeah, pretty much did everything with relative ease, because like I said, I did farm early on in the game with those 2 brick trolls at the beginning of the game. It's near where you unlock the shortcut to the first lamp. You know, there's like those two trolls. I was just constantly killing those two over and over again because they give you a lot of blood echoes, I think what it's called. It's equivalent to souls or runes in this game. Yeah, so I've done that, and then the next game was Dark Souls 3, and yeah, I did everything on that, including the DLCs, and that was really fun for me. And then the next game I played was Dark Souls Remastered, and for some reason I didn't click with that game, because it was like I don't know if it was the mechanics or it's just like the first, like, you know, since it's the first Dark Souls in terms of franchise, you know, it's going to have it's going to show its age, and I guess it did, because I wasn't enjoying it. The bosses were annoying. The weapons I used mainly the halberd spear, and that's the weapons I mostly choose. Wait, let me just quickly defeat these. Very good. Yeah, I used halberd spear, and I wasn't really feeling it because I didn't have my weapons of choice or armor of choice. But yeah, I managed to defeat all the bosses in that as well. Oh. Even though I wasn't enjoying it as much. And then cut to this game, which I hear someone. I mean, it's not, oh, I'm not going to say it's a bad game, but like I said, it's early on. Like, it's very early on in the game, of course you're going to feel, you know, there you go. Of course you're going to feel like, you know, you don't belong in here, like, you're struggling with the game. But like I said, once you get your bearings, I hope those, yeah, they're regular ones. Yeah, but yeah, once you get your bearings throughout the middle of the game, then I feel like I'm gonna have much fun. But right now, I'm just not having fun. I mean, the regular enemies, I don't mind, or like exploration, but again, since it's an open world and you can do whatever you want, in terms of exploration wise, where the hell am I supposed to go? Because I'm going back. Because like I said, I'm exploring here, and let's say I meet a boss right here. Even though there's no Lost Grace in sight, I don't want to go at the end and lose everything, then I have to constantly go back and regain my souls. Runes. Not souls. But yeah, in terms of mechanics, this game feels way different. A lot different. Yep, and you died. And these Ashes of War, I'm getting the freaking wind attacks and they're useless. I got a soul Storm Stomp. Storm Stomp, yeah, saying that 5 times in a row. I've got a Storm Stomp, but it didn't do me any good in the boss fight. But yeah, I don't know what to do, because like I said, I haven't found any armor or any weapons that are to my liking. And I feel like I need to explore, but then again, I'm just going to repeat myself, like, where do I need to go? Because like, right now I'm just following the story and where the game wants me to go, but I feel like I'm not at the appropriate level to compensate for that. Because even in the previous episode, I mean, even in the previous video where I had to fight Godric, the Silver Knights, they were kicking my ass, and I was like, I don't know what to do. And I know that was, like I said, you just have to look at how much damage you input on them when you attack. And I gave him like 63 on, I think it was either the one swing or the two swings, the L1 or R1, either one of those. And that's when I know, like, okay, this fight is not good. Like, it's your intuition, like, you know you're going to lose a fight before it even began, so why bother? Like one of those things. But yeah, that's enough of me rambling. I'm just going to see where the story takes me. Hopefully another castle. Well, it is a lake, so we're going to go to a lake. Probably a swamp. Okay, now I'm out of the dog forest area. And there you go, gonna touch the grace. I mean, I do realize, like, at the beginning of the video I just talk a lot, then after that I'm just like concentrated, because it's very hard to have a to be engaged, like talking whilst playing this game, because this game requires your full attention, especially on your first playthrough. If it was Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, or Dark Souls 2, I easily could have, I mean, I could easily talk and just play. If it's Dark Souls Remastered, then I'd probably need all its attention as well. Whoops. Church. Well, at least this game is inclusive by having churches. But then again, they have church in every game, so... Yes. Thank you, whoever you are. Do you have any... Oh, no messages. Yep, I'll give you this. And I'll take my leave. Okay, so sacred tear are found mostly in churches. Okay. Right, and churches are not found. You have to find the churches yourself in order for it to show up on the map. Wait, let me have a look at the church. Okay, it does seem like there's like a building there some sort. So I just have to look at the map and see like if these are any churches. But yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the Lost Grace again and upgrade it. Oops. And upgrade my flask. There you go. And yep, +1. I'm just gonna go around this church, see anything. Another thing that this game has is like all these mushrooms and flowers and... Oh, I didn't realize you were there.
You're tarnished, aren't you? Then perhaps you could spare some runes. Believe it or not, I studied Glintstone sorceries at the Academy of Rea Lucaria.
I'm not a sorcerer.
For a small donation, I'd be happy to share my knowledge.
Yeah, sure, why not? It's only 10.
Bless you. You're a true saint. My name is Topes.
Well, it's only because it's cheap.
Interested, I can teach you sorceries as
And it's
promised.
raining.
Only none of them are particularly great.
Fire projectile, horizontal magic, illuminate surroundings. I mean, like I said, if I play this game like new game +7 or some shit, I probably have enough runes to buy everything. But I doubt I'm gonna play this game 7 times. Unfortunately. Even though I want to. I think the game I've played the most. I definitely want that. So come here. Okay, he's a sorcerer. But they better disappear, not just like reassemble. Oh. Yep, they reassemble. Okay, so it's time for me to get out of here. Okay, so I'm guessing this part of the game is going to be a lake filled with creepy, crawly skeletons. Or not. I see a settlement. Okay, I'm definitely going to get an Estus flask if I kill these guys. And I need a map of this place. So I'm guessing these guys have a map. Hehe. Stupid idiot cannot see me. Shall I kill that guy? And let me just comb the area to see where's... what and who do I have? Okay, he's dead. You know, I can always run away, so I'm just gonna do backstab this guy. And hopefully he's not like level 10,000 or some shit. Doink, doink. Good. Picking foot soldiers. God damn it, my reach. There you go. I feel like my stamina is okay. I just need to level up my health, my vigor. Come on, you idiot. Why are you stuck? There you go. Itch. Okay, good. And my flask has come back. A cookbook? You can cook in this game? What do I see in the distance? That's probably an NPC. I'm gonna talk to them, then I'm gonna go to the round table to see what's up with that. Can I do anything or get anything? No.
You're new around here.
Yes, I am.
You found me in my little nook. No matter, no matter.
Oh, I thought that was a person on top of that, but it was just...
Why don't you take a look at my wares?
just a books.
Oh, but don't ask me how I got my hands on them, eh?
I don't care, you can steal them, kill them. I feel like I need a lantern. Yep, I'll buy a lantern and I'll be extremely pissed if you can just find a lantern out in the streets. Okay, so... yeah, I'm just not gonna use that. Or just hide it. I mean, this is not that good. I mean, it is something along the lines of if you're in like in a dungeon or some shit, then you can't use it. Yeah, my freaking items priority are a mess. So if I'm struggling, if I need to get a horse, I have to go past the lantern, and then get the horse. Train maiden husk. Okay, you're new.
Greetings.
Oh yeah, it's
Nice to see you again.
right. It's the one that's
Margarita. I should have told you sooner.
when her friends
Isn't
became
this place impressive, though?
enveloped in that
The Round
arachnid
Table hold,
shit.
covert quarters of the Two Fingers, and gathering place of champions who vie to become Elden Lord. I never knew the guidance bestowed upon us tarnished had such fantastic roots.
I think I did find something for her.
It's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose. It's all a bit much for me. I'm still
Yep, all of you are going to die. That's your fate of, well, that's the fate of all freaking NPCs in Dark Souls games.
You again. I thought you'd receive a summons to the Round Table. Nefeli Lu. We met at Stormvale.
Yes, we did, and he
Glad to
helped
see
me
you.
out, which I'm grateful for.
I have something for you. I found it in Godric's grafting grounds. You defeated him. You should have it.
Well,
Make
with
good use
your
of it.
help.
I don't intend to make a habit of scavenging corpses.
Okay, thank you very much.
Ah, yes. I wonder if you've met my foster father. He's in his study. The room Ensha's guarding just over there. If you haven't already, our father is leader. I'm sure talking to him.
Yeah, for now I'll have to stick with these raggedy freaking clothes. Oh, you're... okay, so... yeah, whoever you meet throughout the story, they come back here.
Offense given by my bearing, but I'm quite unable to move, you see. So, what do you need? Ah, you defeated Godric and claimed yourself a great rune.
Yeah, I did say to him
Looks
that
like we both got what we
I was going
wanted out
to
of
defeat
Stormvale,
Godric.
didn't we? Well done, friend. Something to mark the occasion. Go on, take it.
Rodier's rapier plus 8.
As you might have guessed, I still can't move. My fighting days.
If
are
I can
behind.
use that, then oh my
No
god,
need
I
to be
can
polite.
kiss you right now.
I've no use for it anymore.
You also helped me my first fight. Come on, please, can I use it? I'm not even going to... nope. There it is. This is a thrusty... no, I can't use it because, yeah. I mean a thingy, but I think this is just like the pointy weapon. Oh, that made me very excited. What the hell is this? Oh, it's 2 fingers. That's cool. So it's a literal sense.
You that new tarnished. You've done well. I am
Enya.
Enya, the Finger Reader. I interpret the words of the fingers, envoys to the greater will. Look
Oh.
there. The fingers tremble to welcome you, Shardbearer. Let their wisdom wash over you.
Great Elden Ring, root of the Golden Order.
Anchor of all lands, giver of grace, wellspring of all joy. Until it was shattered, the tragic corruption of the Order has taken its toll. Across the realm, life lies in ruin, fallen to pieces.
Very
Foul
interesting.
curses and misery spread, unabating. But the greater will has not abandoned the realm. So it is.
No, I
that
was
the
gonna press X to
tarnished
jump, but I just skipped
are
that.
guided by grace, called to act. Brave tarnished, your great rune is a
Ouch.
handsome shard of the Elden ring. Seek another of its kind to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order.
Let the words of the fingers guide you.
Okay, that was a pretty long interpretation. So yeah, in other words, what you're saying is defeat all the lords and blah blah blah. You either have a choice to save the world or destroy it, just like all the Souls games.
You've received the wisdom of the two fingers, have you not? Then I bid you welcome, as a true member of the Round Table. I am known as Gideon Ofnir, as a tarnished who wishes to stand.
Your
before
mask
the
looks a
Elden
lot
Ring
like
called
Lord of the
Elden
Rings.
Lord. I
The
am
Nazguls, what we call them.
knowledge. To be all-knowing. You now belong to a select group of fellows. As such, I ask that you remain constant. You'll be after more great runes now. Then as your fellow, allow the inheritors of the great rune. We of the Round Table know the location of Godric the Grafted, Lord of Stormvale.
Yep, that's the one we
General
defeated.
Radahn, who fought Melania and her rot to a standstill in the Caelid Wilds. Praetor Rykard, Lord of the volcano manor of Mount Gelmir. Morgoth, the Grace-Given, Veiled Monarch and Lord of Leyndell. And Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, ruler of Rhea Lucaria's Academy. You'll still be after more great rune.
Okay, so these are foreshadowing. Oh yeah, so what's about
I
Nephili?
understand you've been speaking to Nepheli. She's my daughter. I took her in when she lost the guidance of grace.
No, let me just sit down.
Axe-wielding barbarian, her youthful credulity suited
Yeah, that'll
my
do.
purposes. So I put her to work. Do not hesitate to employ her. Should her services benefit you, despite her looks, she is more than capable in the press of battle.
No, don't worry, I used her many times. Okay, since he said in I guess in order, these are the ones that we're going to defeat in order. So the next one is going to be Radahn.
General Radahn, the
Radahn.
famed Red Lion and Scourge of the Stars, is a
Yep.
fought Melania and her rot.
Yep, that's what he said.
Caelid has been engulfed by the sky. I've heard survivors of Radahn's arm, and if it's true, though, I doubt it.
Okay, so you're not talking about how to defeat them, they're just giving laws. Oh, sorry. Well, in all the Souls game, I'm not a fan. I wouldn't say I'm not a fan of the lore, I just don't care about the lore. The only game that gave me a bit of interest was Bloodborne. Mainly because it's right up my alley with Victorian shit.
I am pleased to see. Would you like me
Oh yes, I need a hug.
now?
I definitely need this after defeating Godric so many times.
You are so.
Ooh, talking secret.
I was known as an after I received the warmth and I lay with the remains to do so, but before I could bear them, I was awakened. Pray, despite all that, so please, then good day to you.
Okay, so she was always like this, just hugging other champions. So she's not loyal, understandable. That just broke my heart.
yourself a challenge for
Yep. Okay, I'm not going to get rid of that. Roderica.
Look, early boy here. She's crestfallen and can scarcely swing a blade. But she has a gift. For
Alright, that
spirit.
lady, Red Riding Hood girl.
Another one like her long ago. Their eyes share the same hue.
I thought he was gonna say that's his daughter. If that's the case, then this world is very small. I mean, it is very cool to see. Okay, yep, it's a thrust. I mean, it's very cool to see all the NPCs that you encountered in the round table. So instead of you just looking out in the open, like going back to the open world to see where they are, they're just like all together, just bundled up. Give me a creep. I hope these guys don't have poison or anything of the sorts. Let me just try this. Ugh, disgusting. Okay, move out the way because this is, yep, it's poozing. And like I was saying in an earlier video about not finding the weapons that you like, so far I'm liking this, but you know, if it works well with any boss that I see, sub bosses or regular bosses, hopefully this weapon will do its job. And I don't need to have to rely on the shimtars, whatever you call it. That's a lobster. Well, I guess they ran out of crabs, as that was prevalent in all Dark Souls. Well, it was prevalent in Dark Souls 3. Okay, what I see... I thought that was like 3-in-1 kill. Fantastic. Yep, map. Now let me look at the map. Oh, this game is freaking huge. Oh crap. I thought the game just peaked out here, but then I was wondering, why am I going off the edge of the map? Yeah. There's still more to explore. And I'm all for it. Because now I'm feeling myself again until I find a boss that just humbles me, and then, you know. No thank you. Yeah, until I find a boss that will humble me, right now I'm just all smiles. Okay, I saw this in a trailer where you need your horse and this will, yeah, it'll make you jump. You won't take you won't take damage. You won't take damage from jumping with the horse. Okay, but what will that do? I feel like I don't need to go through there, just need to go through this freaking swamp. Then fight an enemy that's like 10 times my freaking size. Yep, that was gonna hit me. Oh crap, I see a horse. And I haven't defeated... Who the hell is... Come here, you little shit. Oh my goodness. Freaking hell, you let one, freaking all of them come. Damn the tree. I was just looking to see if I can freaking backstab this dude, but no, all of them were just like, let's just spam our magic. Okay, I can backstab. And I also feel like these guys are like those foot soldiers with arrows. Like they're gonna spam their freaking arrow attacks at me. But now since I moved away from them, they're not arrows no more, they're just freaking magic. Oh. What, who else? Okay, no one. And also, I feel like I can just like outrun these guys as well, so that's cool. Do I fight these guys on horseback? Like, I don't know what to do with these guys. Come on, stay one place. Okay, they give off very little runes. Yay, found a lost grace. They give off very little runes, so that was not worth it. So make a mental note, if I see them, just run away. Or just not engage. Because it's not worth the hassle. You know what, I think I should farm runes to get the armor that I want. The knight armor from those two-headed merchant. Mind. Well, I'd love to do the mine, but no. It's dirty. Okay, so... Wait, is poise like... the iframes or not? Because I'm confused. Because I'm sure and I swear to God that you can upgrade poise in Dark Souls 2. And that indicated on... Okay, we're going far out where the map will not guide us. Oh, we're going to that castle, I presume. But yeah, like I said, the Dark Souls 2, the poise thingy, you can upgrade that, and the more level up we had, Lascar runes, the more invincibility frames you have. Because I remember, I forgot what the boss fight is called, but it's the one with like the really long sword. Well, everyone has a long sword, but I think it was in the DLCs or something. Okay, you died. You're back. I thought your back was behind, but no. Easy, I can defeat that easy, no problem. But yeah, like I was saying with the Dark Souls 2, I think it's called the Rune Boss or something. What was it? It's the one that it has like the swing attack or something. But it was like, literally in order to get past that attack, you had to roll towards it. And at that time, it's considered like the most difficult boss fight. But like I said, if you upgrade your poise, then it shouldn't be that difficult. Yeah. Yeah, the boss fight in of itself shouldn't be that difficult. Come here, bitch. No. Get the runes. There you go. There you go. Take my shit. Oh, I'm way far out. Okay, so I do need to go here, and this is the castle that I saw in off the distance. Nice, I got a map. Oh, it's not the map of the world, it's just a regular old map. Oh, I got you. Where's the map? Okay. So I can't go there because I feel like I need some sort of key. Or bring down that barrier. Freaking dodge, you pillock. Oh crap, that thing moves. Oh, it definitely sees me. That's it. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I mean, hopefully this rapier will get me the range that I need. Like, you know, I can just dodge and then, you know, come back and I just finger poked him to death. Is this an enemy? Locking onto it. No, it's not.
You. Please. I can read them. Your fingers. Please, your fingers. Oh, bless you.
I thought she can read the freaking sorcery freaking manuscript that I've got.
Michaela's favor can be yours. Slaughter.
Yep.
But all you need to is snatch it from the big pot. Pity the poor. Your feet.
Okay, so big pot. Does that have the key? Because yeah, I was like all the way down there. Ah, look at those fools off in the distance. Well, thank God that didn't reach me. Oh, shit. Good. Honestly, genuine answer, what the hell are these fucking crafting materials? Because they're not for a blacksmith, because you need like gemstones and all that shit for a blacksmith. Alright, good. I'll have a comb around. Nah, nothing. Oh, there's a crab. So they do have a crab in this game. But I thought they'd rather diversify with lobsters. Oh, go away. I knew he was gonna attack first. Okay, so this reminds me of, yep, got all my flasks, so that means they're all dead. Okay, so this reminds me of before, I think it was Ridan or some shit. Not Ridan, fucking Godric, in where, yeah, the Godric Palace, where I had to take a shortcut, and if I didn't take that portal, then this would have been ambush, and then it would be like, where the hell do I need to go, type of thing. But as you can see, the freaking gate's locked. Yeah, I was here and the gate is locked, so how the hell am I supposed to find shit? Can I use you? No, I can't. Okay, so you're the enemy. Didn't mean to jump, but jumped nonetheless. Where the hell am I going? Yo. Okay, so these guys did some acrobatics, that's all. I got rid of that gang. Okay, so I'm going to the Academy Gate Town. Wait, what do I do? Oh, you can put waypoints. My fingers are absolute killing me. If you don't know, I played Elden Ring just doing just putting this finger like that and then just do this. And of course, just doing this, my freaking index finger hurts. Because of course, me doing that, I have full control of the camera. If I don't do that, then I have to like sacrifice the camera movement for a little bit of run time.
Lanya. No, Lanya. It's me, Dialos. Answer me, would you?
Oh, Dialos.
Hello, friend. Tell me if you know, would you? The whereabouts of the hidden house of those despicable fiends. The recusants who hunt their fellow tarnished.
The Castlevania looking dude.
Hands upon my servant Lanya, and I refuse to let the insult stand. The tale of House Hoslo is told in blood. I, Dialos, swear to deliver the message. They laid hands upon my servant. The tale of how
Okay, I hope that you'll be my summon for the fight. For the main boss. But yeah, for now, I'm just like lost in this freaking fog. Don't know where to go, and I've got pretty substantial amount of souls. Well, nowhere, because I found a lost grace. And a map. Okay, cool. Yeah, found the crone and then the Dialos over there. Alright, so the normal way is just like there and then there, but I feel like there's another lost grace somewhere in the middle. Alright, since I've knocked lost grace, I'm gonna defeat all these other freaking acrobatics, freaking alien looking things. I feel like in this game as well, like the enemies are more not prone to backstab, but they know what backstab is. So they're not like oblivious to it. That's it. Tarnished golden sunflower. What does that do? Absolutely nothing. Yep, I knew there's gonna be another lost grace. I think that should be it in terms of distant wise. I think probably one should be about here. I don't know.
What are you looking at? You trying to start something, mate?
Alright, calm
What
down.
the hell is wrong with you? You trying to start something? Piss off before I crack you in half. What the hell is wrong with you? Trying to start something? Piss off.
I was hoping he's gonna get agitated so I can kill him. Not a very friendly bloke, but you know. I don't want to kill him and then freaking softlock the game like, oh, you needed this random person for a minuscule amount of fucking minuscule objective.
Hello? Hello? Please. Over here.
In the church? Yes, in the church.
Hello. It's rather chilly here, isn't it? My mistress sent me off on an errand, but I was accosted by a ruffian. And now I'm in a bind.
Oh, shame.
Could I ask you lend a hand? Perhaps. That thug made off with a precious necklace. I need someone to retrieve it. Only, he too is tarnished. If you've any qualms confronting your own, I shall find another. Oh, what a blessing. The thug should be resting at an abandoned please.
Yes, thank you. Now I've got a reason to freaking kill him. Okay, so an eagle eye of some sorts. Right, so where's the abandoned shack? There you go. Ugh, I can't wait for me to kill this prick.
What the hell is wrong with you? Trying to start something? Piss off.
Yep.
Show me, and I'll consider part. I'm not in love with it or not. Think you're bloody than out about for I'll crack you in half.
Let's go.
I'll rip you.
Thank God you got stagger. Well, I was gonna say thank God he staggered, but he hit me with a 1-2. And that didn't go as planned. What? Come on, you freaking... Haha, you got no freaking flasks. Oh, nope.
God damn it. Why ain't it me? Why ain't it me?
Good. And now I've just realized I just freaking respawned all the enemies. Shit. Good, just use that to upgrade all my vigor. And then go back to the lady and give her a necklace. Okay, so ignore the first part where I died. You know what they say, second time's a charm. Yep, that's how you say it. But yeah, given by his last, I guess his death speech, he's like one of those people who begrudgingly hates everyone because he's the unlucky kind. But you know, oh well, that's the card he dealt with. And you better not betray me.
Resting at an ease. Oh yes. That thank you kindly. Did I forget to announce myself?
Yes, you did.
I am Raya, in the service of Lady Tanith of the Volcano Manor. I seek stalwart Tarnished, who might join our house. You are very brave. You have a steady heart. Such strength, please. Brave Tarnished. Seek the Altus Plateau, the realm of the Erd Tree. Most Tarnished are doomed to wander, but you are no ordinary. The Volcano Manor will fully extend it. Oh, this land of Liurnia is connected, but the lift has been defunct for an age instead. You must seek the old ruins in the cliff. At the base of the valley, near the Grand Lift, there's an old tunnel. It was excavated from both ends. I have faith in you. I do hope.
Oh, that's a lot of damage!
Okay, so there is fall damage. Alright, note to self, don't fight that big flower thing because can't do no damage to it. But yeah, dragon was here, and how much? 700. Yeah, I can waste that. I just want to see if the dragon got anything useful. I woke it from its slumber. Okay, so I got a key. So it was this place. Didn't look it. You know what? I'm not afraid of you. Let's go. I defeated countless dragons. Let me just hit you at least. Well, I know what this game requires. You know, honestly, this fight seems kind of fun. It's the first time having a battle on a horse. But I guess you need to be aware of your surroundings and... Yep, need to be aware of surroundings and hopefully the camera will be to play. Come on. I'm missing everything. Okay. No. Okay, so your horse has his own health. And I saw the thingy, a flask on it when it died. So does that mean that I have to use my flask to revive it? Well, I've got a golden sea, so I don't know. Okay, I'm definitely not going to win this fight, but if I remember, I'm going to use my golden sea to give me one more extra flask. Come on. There you go. Please do not chompy chomp. Okay, I am extremely sorry. Run away, 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 run away. There you go. I see what you're gonna do. I can't attack his face. Nope. Run, 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 run. That was a close call. I mean, I'm just using like my L1 and R2. I mean, my R2 and my R. L2, R2 attack. Alright, I thought he was going to do that same attack, but no, he didn't. Come on, don't run away. Yeah, I'm not going to bother. Alright, good. Yep, that was my fault, my fault. I thought I could just attack it on foot, but that did not work. I clearly need my friggin' horse. But fighting on horse is super awkward. The only damage I'm dealing with right now is just R2 and L2 attack, which is like the super strong attacks. Nice. Yeah, you definitely need a horse for this attack and for this fight. Look how many damage I'm doing with just one. But its blue flames are one hit kill. Run away. I want to hit his head, but his head is too elevated up. There we go. Spin. Oh, he's not going to spin. No! Freaking stupid leprechauns. I don't know why I just said leprechauns. They're not leprechauns. One more. There you go. And swing around. Don't say he respawned. Health back, yep. Okay, good. I was going to be extremely mad like. Run away, run away. I was gonna be extremely mad like as if he's got his health back. Okay, run. That could have been a free hit, but nope. Come on. Don't do no tailspin attack. Oh, I hate how long this fight is. Fire attack? Nope. I knew he was going to do that. No, what are you doing? Get back on your horse. Oh god, that scared me. Come on, buckle up. God damn it. I'm just waiting for him to do his freaking tail attack or some shit. Like his tail spinning move. Come on, stay in one place. One more. Freaking land his damn attacks. Well, he did do the tail spinning move that I was dreading. One more. And I'm dead. God damn it. I mean, I do want to defeat one boss that's not on like a main line. Alright, so 3 normal, 1 heavy. Alright, now my horsey horse took some damage. Yep, collect my runes, which are non-existent. Scared. I do 4 light attack when he does that fire one. Yep, that wasn't. Ooh, can I jump and attack with a horse? Yes, I can. Damn it. Well, that'll give me enough time to rethink. Not really. Okay, let me just quickly... There you go. So I know my horse is going to die if it is hit. No, come on. Right, good. Almost there. And yep, mini boss defeated. It was a great enemy. Cathedral of Dragon Communion. Well, Mr. Burger King, you are avenged. I mean, like I said, that fight was easy, but it's just hard doing it on a horseback and getting a camera thingy angle. But yeah, like I said, that fight to me felt normal compared to the main story bosses where I had to use summons. Like that, I didn't need to use a summon. Because if I attacked that dragon without the horse, then the damage would have been not as great. And where's the grace? And I forgot to even use my golden seed. I thought I used it. Don't say you lose it when you die. Well, I do know where the golden seed is, which is around here somewhere. There you go, it's around there, but this should do it. Made it through. Okay, whatever. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna leave the video there. Even though I didn't defeat any main story bosses, at least I got to defeat a dragon. And dragon are very prevalent and relevant in the story of Dark Souls and all that shit. So yeah, I'll leave the video there. Let me know what you think of the video. Make sure to comment, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.